And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! KO! Here's the cover.
Hey, what's up everyone, and we're back here to have another video. This time talking about something that literally everybody in the community is talking about, and that is the latest update to WoT Tanks with 6.0. It's not the type of video I ever really like to do. Some of you have been around the channel, I like to focus on gameplay mostly. But considering this update drastically changed the gameplay of WoT Tanks on console, just feel obliged to kind of cover it a little bit while we can, and how I don't agree with most of it at all, to be fair. So just get that right off the bat. I'm not a huge fan of this update, like many people are, or not, I should say. So, and what's wrong with it compared to the version you see on the screen right now, at least in my opinion, which little that matters. But something I will say in preface before that is I really like to not see comments like attacking people or anything like that. I'll just delete them in the comments. It's not really my style. And yeah, just be warned of that. So, where did this update go wrong? And my biggest gripe with it is just honestly the in-game UI, a user interface that you have at your disposal while actually playing the game. So it makes it feel very much like, I want to say Armored Warfare, not Advanced Warfare, that's Call of Duty, Armored Warfare, or kind of a cross between that and War Thunder almost. It just doesn't feel like the WoT Tanks experience that I've known to come and enjoy for approaching 7 years now almost, since the initial release on 360. And honestly, it's just kind of sad. While the updates this year with the WWE stuff and the Hot Wheels stuff were annoying, they didn't change the core gameplay of it. They just had tanks that had some weird skins and such, for the most part. They didn't change the core gameplay that you have while playing. This update, while technically didn't change the core mechanics, it did with the base of the user interface, and also some of the perks and stuff that were added kind of mess with RNG, which could use some adjusting, I'm not going to lie. But main gripes with it are, why is the minimap smaller and in the left-hand corner? Why is it gray on gray? Doesn't make any sense to me. Why, or you can barely see any enemy tanks or friendly tanks. They only have this little tiny like diamond thing over top of them when you look directly at them. It creates very tunnel vision based gameplay where you can't really dissect what's going on around you. Like right now, if you're looking on the 6.0 version, I would not see those green heavy tanks all the way across the map. I would not see those red tanks all the way across the map on my screen. I can only see them on the mini-map, and the mini-map is confusing. It is very, very confusing, personally. It's very disorienting, and just in general, it's not very user-friendly, I would say. The HP numbers above tanks have disappeared. That's now in the bottom right-hand corner on 6.0. I don't have any gameplay of this for you because I only played about 2 games and just kind of gave up, I'm going to be honest. And in that right-hand corner, you get the HP and stuff there, but that is so much info to try to move your eyes from the mini-map, from the center of the screen, what you're aiming at, down to this bottom right-hand corner, what you're shooting at, who you're shooting at, all these things, and your eyes are all over the place, trying to dissect all this information super quickly, and it's so hard to keep track of. It just makes it so hard compared to what we have or had in 5.0 here, and what we've had for basically 6.5, 7 years almost since initial release on 360, where it's very, very intuitive, and even something as simple as the color of the tanks on each team. Like right now, green team versus red team, or if you have the colorblind green team and the purple team. Now, even if you turn on colorblind mode, it's the blue team and the purple team, which is very, very hard for like anybody to really distinguish, much less if you're colorblind. It just feels like a step back there. And to touch on the line of sight thing with the names, if you look directly at somebody, it's the only way that they kind of pop up with that outline that we're used to seeing, that red outline. And even then, it's more faint. If you're not looking directly at them with your gun, they don't have an outline around them. And I don't know if this is like preparing us for True Vision being implemented permanently. I don't know. I just don't. I wish I had solid facts on any of that, but I simply don't know when to spread any rumors. It's not what we're here for. But that is just, it doesn't make sense to me at all. And again, it just kind of contributes to gameplay that feels very, very tunnel vision based, to where all you really know what's going on is what you're directly staring at that moment. Unless you're just bouncing around all over the place, and it creates gameplay that is much, much slower, just because everybody is so wrapped up in trying to figure out what's going on with the user, the interface that you have on your screen while playing. So it's kind of unfortunate there, and just not a fan. Even something as simple also as the ammo on your screen. You can't see all the ammo types at once, sort of, or how much ammo you have of each type. You have to filter through each of them to get the number count to pop up, which again, it just takes more time of you just kind of messing around with the UI instead of focusing on actually playing the game. Instead, you're trying to like cycle through, and it's just time consuming while you're trying to play, if I'm honest. Just nothing about it's very intuitive in terms of the in-game HUD. That's my main gripe, is just reverting the HUD back to where this was. Even right now, there is not an ability to track the damage or assisted in the top right hand corner like you're seeing right now. That is a bug, and that should be added back shortly, is what I'm being told. That actually is meant to be in the top right hand corner still, but for right now you have nothing for that, and ribbons will be gone, so you can still see people that, or still see that you're hitting people blind shooting people, I guess. But it's only with the XP that pops up in the middle of your screen, and it just feels kind of cheap to me. The best way to put it is, it feels like almost an interface for like Call of Duty. I don't like it. Even some of the custom, I'm not a fan of a lot in this update. I'm gonna be honest. It's not very much indeed. There are a few things I do like, that the skins were added. You can get those. They're rather expensive, like 2,000 gold a pop for some tier 10 tanks. It's only 3-man platoons now, which I do like. It's better for matchmaking, more fairly matched up, I suppose. Those are a few things I do like about the update. I will be honest. Some of the maps look good. Some of the tank models look a little sketchy. They look like they're made of clay or very shiny. I don't know if that's just because it's poorly optimized for the Xbox One's PS4, because that's what I play on right now. I don't have a Series X yet, so that could possibly be why there. Same thing happened with 360. It just, they didn't look as good, which is fair if that's the case. To get the next gen console, possibly. If not, it's just very confusing to me. But overall, not a fan. I really just want to see this in-game HUD change back to this. The garage changes are a little confusing. So are the crew member changes. Limiting the perks to 9 feels I don't know, a little bit wrong. As somebody who's been a veteran player, who's been here forever and works on all those crews, I can understand where having the 19, 20 perk crews could be a bit unfair. That's fine. I'd rather see it just bumped up to like 12 perks, because I'm going to be honest, after 12 perks, you're kind of adding stuff that's superfluous anyways to your crews, for the most part. But but 9 just feels very limited, especially when there's like 4 or 5 perks that you got to put on every single crew, every single tank. So yeah, I'd like to see that changed. To be fair, I don't know if it will be. This is just me kind of griping what I like to see. Again, I'm just one person, so it's whatever. But figured I've already got a few requests and see what I think of this update, which, like I said, isn't fantastic. Hopefully some of the stuff gets reverted. I would really, really hope so. Judging by the poll I saw on the forums, it was like 90% of people did not care for this update. Just judging by that, that's a small sample size, so keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah, not not really a good step forward, it seems, at least at the moment. But hopefully, some of this will get changed back. Otherwise, I've known quite a few people who have uninstalled. I don't think that I'm gonna ever uninstall. That's just kind of dumb. If you're just not gonna play it, just don't play. I don't know why I would uninstall, unless you're out of hardware or hard drive space, I guess. But yeah, I probably won't be playing much until some of that stuff is changed. To be fair, I was going on holiday anyways very soon for Christmas and all that, visit family, so content was going to be down anyways. But now I can't even really put up any gameplay from the previous patch because it doesn't really apply with the look of the game and also how it plays out with the new perk and equipment system, stuff like that. So I don't really expect to put much out because it doesn't really apply to the game right now. If I'm honest, I'll probably just be streaming if I do put any content out. So just kind of bear that in mind. And also, they really need to fix the arty after this update, because if you haven't played it or don't know about it, it's about like a 2-second aim time on arty for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug. I surely hope it's a bug, because I had about a 2-second aim time on my T92. And I wish I was just overstating that, but I'm not. For some reason, it aims in super quick. Don't know why. Hopefully that gets changed. Again, there are good things in this update, but they're just overshadowed by the bad things so much more. And now we're just going to make a good old laugh as, yeah, what is going on here? We don't know. This is the most ridiculous piece of... Yeah, I'm just stuck between a 75A and a chisel. They don't know what to do with their gun barrels. I'm just going to reverse behind the chisel. And, yeah, just good old little bit of laugh there at the end for you after the serious topic. But hopefully that kind of clears the air from what I'm seeing in this update and what we kind of got. I said, as somebody who's played this game for nearly 7 years and has nearly 40,000 battles, not a huge fan of this. It just changes the core aspect of the game so much that it's pretty much unrecognizable for me when I play. It felt like a completely different game, a new game that I just wasn't a fan of. It's not the game that I started playing and have never stopped, basically. No other game has kept me around for 7 years. Not even close. So... tells you how much I care about the game. I want it to keep playing, keep producing content. So hopefully stuff gets reversed. And yeah, just it's all I really want is just to see this game to keep going on and strong. But with this update, it seems like a step in the wrong direction to me. So hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this gets fixed, and hopefully I will catch you guys next time. See you.